Hello, the purpose of this video is to show you where and how to get the various and different forms and agreements that you will need in order to enter into a transaction of purchase and sale or lease. Every form that you will need is at the web forms section, whether it is for sale, for lease, residential or commercial, as well as the clauses. To ensure you have the most up-to-date forms, try to always get it from your web forms. You log on to Toronto MLS. By logging into your account on torontomls.net, when you get to the main page, you click on the top right-hand side where it says Web Forms. You will then be forwarded to the page where you will see transaction kits, templates, clauses, tools, add-on services, as well as printable forms. The section to actually see the printable forms which you can work with, you click on the section right here, Printable Forms, which will take you to a list of all forms available. Again, whether it's residential, commercial, or for lease, all the agreements and documents that you need will be here. So depending on what type of agreement or form you're looking for, you scroll up and down and you will find the form. Let's say we're looking for agreement of purchase and sale. You can either scroll up or down, or you can actually type the form number, which is form 100. When you press that, you will actually see the agreement of purchase and sale, which is the document that you're looking for. You then click on edit, which will take you to a section. Now, if you have the MLS number of the property that you're trying to type the agreement for, you may enter it here and it will auto-populate it. We will do it the manual option, which is clicking on edit. When you click on edit, it will actually take you to the form itself. The best thing to do is to actually click on the top where it says download, and you should choose the version that you're able to edit the form. That way it will give you the option that it will download it on your desktop. You can save it for future reference as well, and you can continue typing here. Once it's downloaded, you will see the agreement of purchase and sale or any other form. If you have already entered the MLS number, it will actually populate some of the sections that it already recognizes from MLS, which is the seller's name, the property information. The rest of the stuff you will need to do yourself. Of course, how to type an agreement will be provided in another video. This is just to show you where to get your forms from. We're going to close this now as we're not going to use this. And you can also save it on your desktop if you wish. To get back to see other forms, you just click on the top left-hand side where it says close and go back to web forms. This will take you to the section where you can actually go back and find other forms. Here you can find any other agreement or document, such as, let's say, confirmation of cooperation, anything like that. You will find everything right here. We're going to look for amendments, or if it's residential, lease, or commercial, anything, this is exactly where you find it. Now, you can also create kits for yourself. In order to redo, you don't need to redo the transaction kit every single time. So if you prepare a forms list for yourself, for example, for listing or for buying, in order to create that, you click on Create New Transaction Kit. From here, you can name it calling Buying Transactions. When you enter that, you click on Empty Transaction Kit and you can add to it. When you click on Next, it will take you to the section where you can actually add any agreements or documents that you want to have as part of this. So because it's a buyer, let's say we're going with agreement of purchase and sale, so we can add this one. We also need for this transaction, let's say, confirmation of cooperation and representation. You can add this as well. Any other document that you may need, you can enter it here and you click on Create and Save at the very bottom. Once you do this, you will actually be taken to another page where you can actually enter and you can actually save this document for future reference. So for example, if you want to put your clauses, you may do so at the very last page. Again, we're not going to go through this. This will be shown in another video. But all you have to do is, for example, if you're saving the buyer's name, you can put Jane Smith. And you can click on save. It will actually save it for you. And you can go back to home. So when you go to buying transactions, when you click on preview for the agreement, you will actually see that it's already done it for you. You see it shows Jane Smith. Of course, you shouldn't be using the buyer's name. You can just put the clauses or certain other information that you'd like to have as a template. So in the future, you don't need to be retyping everything. But this is exactly where you go and find forms, as well as clauses are also found here. And you can create your transaction kit for future. So every time you don't have to redo this over and over again. This will be the end for our web forms. Hope you found this video helpful. Good luck and all the best.